Hi guys, today we're going to talk about what's new in HubSpot. I'll be covering some of the latest product updates and releases from the past 30 days. So if you're in there on a regular basis, you may have seen some of these changes. If not, let's dive right in. The very first thing I wanted to go through would be the marketing email editor. If you haven't noticed it yet, it's had a complete refresh. It looks totally different. Now there's a menu on the left-hand sidebar instead of the top. And what you have to do is kind of click through to find those specific items. Like you can go through and change your background template design here, the subject line preview text. This is where you add the specific modules and sections. You have to flip through it. So it's definitely different. It's more in the layout format of the form. So if you use the form, it'll probably be pretty easy to get used to it. Otherwise, once you do, it should hopefully make things be a lot smoother and streamlined as you click through on the left-hand side. The very next thing to go through would be list and segments. Usually what you have to do for a list or segment now is that you have to go in and add all those filters. But what's really nice is that now you can actually do that from your CRM view. So if you're in a specific view and you have a filter that's on your offline sources, all you have to do now is click this filter button, click the drop down, click a save as segment, and that's it. It automatically creates the segment for you based on the filters that you had in place. All you have to do is just add the name of the specific new segment and save it, and that's it. Very simple, very fast. It saves me a lot of time. I highly recommend using this new feature. The next thing, let's go through landing pages. So now when it comes to landing pages, they've kind of streamlined the process. So basically you go in, whenever you click the template, then you can decide, do you want to edit it manually? Do you want to generate it with AI? It's just making that process, that workflow overall a little bit more streamlined here. I'll just generate with AI. If you want to do it with AI, you can. Usually we do that as a first draft, then go in and fix it. So it makes it a lot simpler and easier. But this whole landing page creation now, it's just more of a streamlined workflow, and that's kind of the change there. The next update I wanted to talk about are custom properties. If you're creating a lot of properties in HubSpot, you may find this one pretty useful. Now you can use Breeze AI to create properties that have data validation. So I'll put an example in here, and all you have to do is put in the specific description, add in those specific formatting requirements, data validation. And here you can see I need a percentage property where the value should be between 0 and 100 and allow up to 1 decimal place. So let's go ahead and generate it. And what's nice about this is that you can actually edit it. If you're not happy with the specific property label they put in place, you can change it if the field type isn't correct. You can change it, always check AI. But as you can see now, these rules, these validation rules are in place. So this makes the process a lot simpler and quicker if you're going to be creating some of those custom properties from scratch. Finally, the very last thing would be custom assistants. If you're not familiar with that, specifically in Breeze Studio, you can add different assistants. These are the ones that are specifically in the platform. For example, let's go back, but you can create your own. And we'll probably do a longer video where we go through how to actually do that in best practices. But maybe you want to create a specific custom assistant for emails. You can ask it email questions, or for sales, you can ask it specific sales questions. You put in your welcome message, give it some specific instructions, how you want the specific assistant to act. And what's really cool, the new thing is that now it can actually read your HubSpot CRM records. This is very helpful. For example, if you wanted to create a sales insights custom assistant, it can specifically read your records and you can ask it, will this contact, is it most likely to become a deal? And it's going to be able to look at that past history, those old contact records, those deal records, those conversations, and give you a good estimation there, or potentially next steps. So this is very helpful because now it can read what's happening specifically there in the platform. So I highly recommend you kind of creating one of these, using it and using it going forward to make your processes go a lot faster. So that's it for today. Those are kind of the main product updates and releases from the past 30 days. If you have any questions, comments, or need some help, please feel free to reach out. All right, thanks guys. Bye.